Okay, so episode 87, boyos.
87.
And Bertie's messing with a laser.
It's like a lightsaber.
You were literally a little cat. Give me
Don't
that
point
back.
at the camera, please, because it will damage the
Destroy
camera.
it. Yeah. We talked about festivals.
Festivals and how old they were and stuff like that. You had
Yeah.
some interesting facts. I didn't know they were so old.
Yeah.
And there were so many festivals. I just
Yeah.
thought festivals were like
Yeah,
something.
we didn't put ourselves into the one basket with music festivals.
We never do.
Yeah.
There's so
No.
much to learn
I
about
said that really
everything,
badly.
lads. There really
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about the history not only of music festivals, but the history of festivals full stop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And we went deep into that. We talked about... Sorry, Bert, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say we talked about our weekends again because Scotty was here to ask us.
Yeah. Thanks,
I'm
Scotty.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
The boss is back. Ooh.
Scotty then told the world that he wasn't actually at a Debs.
No, I was not. I was definitely not at a Debs.
Those rumours were flying around the internet.
But in fairness, next Thursday, I am actually going to be at a Debs. Oh, no.
yes.
That doesn't affect us, so we don't mind.
No, it's Thursdays. It's grand.
Okay. So, episode 87. What are we doing?
Festivals. Will we name it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Okay. Will I go first, or do you want to go?
You can go first if you want
All
to.
right. I think you know what my name's going to be.
Hmm.
I would like to name episode 87. Bert Electric Picnic.
Ooh.
Do
I
you
went-
remember that I said it in the middle of the podcast?
Yes.
I called it Bert Electric Picnic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went episode 87, the Ram Festival.
Oh, he's going for his own
Oh,
one.
yeah.
as well.
It's coming up behind you and it's going to smack you.
Interesting. Right, John Boy.
I'm going to go with cool, chill vibes.
We each went for our own festivals.
Yes, we did.
And in doing so, gave away the names of each of our festivals in the intro.
We're going to have to listen. Well, we're going to have to say why we called each one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? Because we've each
We
voted
could
for
do
our own festivals.
We could go the Ram,
BertRam.
the
BertRam.
Electrical Cool Chill Vibes Festival.
BertRam vibes.
BertRam
Vibes.
vibes.
BertRam
BertRam
vibes.
vibes.
BertRam Vibes it is.
I
BertRam
like it.
vibes.
BertRam vibes.
There you go.
All right.
BertRam
so
Vibes. I love it.
I'm going to get... Who wants to say it? Do you want to say it?
Yes, okay.
All right. So, today is episode 87.
BertRam Vibes.
Oh,
Excellent.
that was close.
Oh.
Yeah, walk with me this, walk with me that. Thinking all the topics that you could have had. The only game that makes me feel so alive. I'm guessing for 30, it could be only 5. Getting them all would be a superpower. You can get it every week on the JB Waffle Hour. 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 JB Waffle Hour.
As long as people don't think that's me, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they don't know the truth behind the song.
I do love that song though.
It is a good song.
I can't believe you put on your headphones when I was still talking.
Yeah. I actually could hear you through the empty headphones and then that song just started interrupting us.
That's okay.
Sorry, I had to just press play and we were talking too much about houses.
Well, at least you're back.
Yes, I am back.
How was the Debs? Well, like me and John were trying to say that you're too old to be invited to a Debs. But
You're never too old to be invited to a Debs. Never.
I'd say, yeah, in your own mind. But like
legally.
other people will differ.
your head might be 18, but your knees are 80.
I know. I couldn't last the dancing. No, I wasn't at a Debs. Stop spreading that rumour, please.
Get the soggy breakfast roll in the morning.
Oh, yeah, do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, can't beat
Rouse.
that in the tinfoil.
Yeah.
It was a wedding.
It was
fair.
a wedding. I was the band at the not the whole band, but I was part of the band, and then I DJ'd afterwards.
Were you
DJ.
Were you the singer?
I was the singer.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's okay.
The main man.
Sorry.
How was your voice? Because your voice wasn't great like a couple of days beforehand.
Oh,
wasn't
my
it?
voice was screwed. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did a gig on Saturday, and then did.
Oh, you were outside as well.
Saturday. Yeah, we were in. Where were we actually? Can't remember. And then we were out on Monday in Trimcastle Hotel, and my voice it just about held together until the end of the gig, and then Tuesday I couldn't speak at all.
Yeah, because was
Gone.
it Tuesday that you done the voice note?
Yeah, possibly.
yeah.
Yeah, and I sounded like someone who'd smoked about 5 million cigarettes.
That is accurate assessment.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Description.
Yeah, it is what it is. That usually happens to me if I do too many gigs in a row.
So
Just
do
too
you
passionate.
have 2 weeks worth of news?
Yes, actually, yeah. I've got 4 stories to get stuck into.
Oh wow.
We're not going to go into them just yet because I have to ask you, how was your weekend, lads? You didn't introduce the podcast at all today.
That's because you weren't here last week.
Everything's up in the air. Bertie, would you like to introduce the podcast?
Yes, hello everybody. It is episode 87, and as a standard, I left my notes printed out on the desk in work.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So I'm not exactly sure what's
Now you're
going
gonna
on
be
or what's
doing it.
happening. It's
No,
like a bank
You're
holiday
like
Monday.
me. You're like me now.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Does this
Totally
ain't
winging
on me?
Yay.
Oh, Christ.
I hope you enjoyed last week's episode without Scotty, but he is back this
I
week.
hope you didn't enjoy it
Yeah.
without me.
It was one of our
Um,
highest rating episodes.
It wasn't. It's budging.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Was it, yeah?
Oh yeah, loads of
Yeah.
people listened.
Look
Yeah.
in and actually see the numbers. I want to see them. I'm going to check Acast now in
Yeah.
a second.
Last week's episode was episode 86, a futuristic fertilization follies.
Yes.
Thanks to the beauty of AI. Me and John talked about all the wonders of the AI I thought we were talking about, and the AI John wanted to talk about.
Now, be honest. was that an actual mix-up, or was that a funny mix-up where you did it on
It was
purpose?
accidental.
Yeah.
We actually like I was talking about. We were saying let's talk about AI, but
Yeah,
and
and
artificial intelligence was never mentioned. It was all Bertie was like talking about sheep, and I was like going, "Oh, definitely can help with
Yeah.
farming and everything."
Yeah. John just thought it was normal that I was talking about animals on the WhatsApp
Gobshites.
group.
I leave for 1 week and you just go wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say John is a little bit of a better host.
What?
We did get 2 cups of tea and some toffee pops.
Oh, in
yes,
that way.
yes.
Ah, shove your tea up your arse.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it was quite a relaxed podcast because you were already at home, so
Yeah.
you were in no rush to leave.
In his jammies.
You were in my castle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
He was in the smoking jacket and the
Yes.
slippers.
Yes.
From his roots in Kerry with all his.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I brought all.
Maids.
I brought all the furniture from the Kerry mansion. Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure to rate, like, share, subscribe to the podcast wherever you see it. We are on the countdown, gentlemen, on the countdown to 5,000 streams.
Yes.
We are so close. We are into like double figures,
Hold on a second. Double figure, as in what?
like 99.
Oh, no way. All
Yeah.
right. We should be over that by now. Come on now.
No, we're getting
Lads.
there. We are getting there. Yeah.
Can it go? Can it go the
Thank
other
you.
way? Do you ever get? Can we get?
Can you get
start
D streams?
D streams? Yeah. Can people actually delete it?
Unlisten. We're going to rewind the podcast.
Unlisten it from their life.
We are one away from 500 individual people
Very good.
to have listened to our podcast,
Mm.
and then we are, I think, 2 away from 100 follows on Spotify.
Go on.
And we got a couple of new follows on Instagram. We have also started the Facebook page, so we now have a Facebook like page.
With 1 like.
Yeah, we won't like, which is your brother.
Oh, was it actually?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So, as the Acast lady said on our webinar, make sure you're on as many social medias as possible. So I set up a social media Facebook page in order to set up a social media Facebook like page.
Did you go on a course while I was away for social media?
No, I watched the webinars on Acast.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
She's very good. You're very
Yeah.
committed to this.
Yeah, so
Mm.
we'll see. However, Meta Business Suite is shite.
Yeah, I've heard some complaints now recently. Oh,
Oh, that is Facebook giving out that we call it shit.
I hope that doesn't come through the recording. But anyway,
Yeah, so it worked perfectly there for ages and ages. I was scheduling videos, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday videos, had them all lined up, ready to go. They were uploading, and then it just stopped working. And now it won't. It didn't let me schedule. Was it 2 weeks ago? And then it said you can only schedule reels through Facebook, and that's why I ended up setting up the Facebook as well as what you won on the webinar said, and it's still not working.
what?
Now I will say I didn't have a great time of it last Thursday because I was away in Waterford.
Oi.
And although the lady in the campsite said there was Wi-Fi, there was Wi-Fi for checking Facebook. There was not Wi-Fi for uploading videos.
All right, okay.
Yeah. You literally seen the hamster like slow down so much when I
Oh,
started
right.
to upload.
You
But
get that little dinosaur game that, when you can't get...
No, I never did that one.
no,
Did you
but
not see the dinosaur game?
No.
When you can't load an internet page, usually a little dinosaur game pops up.
yeah.
I
And
didn't
it's
know
like,
it was a game. I remember a dinosaur popping
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
It
yeah.
just
If
goes
you
to
press,
jump up and out.
press your arrow when that comes up, and he runs along. You have to jump over things.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
I always thought he was a bad guy.
Shell bomb. You can play a game, yeah, when your internet doesn't work.
But speaking of Waterford, we
cool?
went and cycled the Greenway last Thursday.
Oh, very good. It's
Yeah.
lovely, that, isn't it?
So Sarah's watch said 93 kilometres. My bike said 96 kilometres.
Mm,
Right,
interesting.
So it's either one or the
And
other.
I seen your TikTok. You were in a hotel of some sort.
And we were glamping.
Glamping,
Hotel.
yeah.
A hotel.
Yeah.
That looked like a full-size hotel.
So the pod had like a little kitchenette, It had a toilet, sink, and shower in a separate room, and like a bed and a little sofa, and it had a telly as well, and a little deck and balcony out the front.
Yeah.
Where like you're up a little bit high, looking out across like Dungarvan. Oh, it's last little
lovely.
place. Yeah,
Mm.
it was the Gateway glamping. Hillary is the lady that looks after.
We're giving him a mention. Good.
Yeah,
Hey, Hillary.
she's nice. Yeah.
Did she have any
Wonderful host.
sheds on the property, like a shed from shedsdirect.ie?
It was a kind of a barn thing, so I
Right.
think they were all like homemade sheds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Hillary's after texting in there. There's a 20% discount with JB Waffle Hour 2 code online. Thanks, Hillary. Fair play to you. So just go online, book on the website.
Fantastic pods, and also shower facilities in the middle for all the caravan.
Communal showers.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle. Yeah,
Holy moly.
she has
Oh.
two yurts as well.
Price has gone up.
And two goats. And then I
Yurt.
think there was like 8 or 9 campers. A lot of Dutch campers.
Right.
Yeah, from
Yeah, that
Netherlands,
explains
yeah.
the showers, yeah.
Yeah, so one spot, and then the Greenway. If you're doing the Dungarvan to Waterford Greenway, from Dungarvan to halfway is probably the best bit.
Yeah, yeah.
It gets a bit standard then because you're along the road for a lot of the rest of it. Like
I think I did the far side of it.
so, from Waterford back was it?
Waterford back. Yeah. With the
Yeah.
kids. Kids did it as well.
Is the
Yeah.
Greenway like a ring?
No, it's
So
a.
When you get to the end, you have to cycle all the way back again.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. The only thing is,
Nope.
you'll have more enthusiasm going. So we done it to Waterford quite quick, and we started at like 12:30, and then on the way back we stopped at all the places because you're now
Taxi
on the way
back.
back. So we stopped and had an ice cream in where the little train goes to 5 kilometers up and down, and then we stopped at what was it called? At some other coffee house, and then we stopped at a trailer. Then we stopped at another coffee place.
Jenny Mac, you love your coffee, don't you?
No.
I
Or
didn't
tea.
have coffee at all.
Buy a car
You're a tea man.
at the end.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest
Um,
car showroom?
But no, it's nice.
Very good. That was the majority of your weekend.
Yeah, that was Thursday. Came back to Offaly on Friday for training. Played soccer, then lost again. You know what was so annoying about Saturday is that we played really well, really well, and we still fucking lost.
Well, you know what? Sometimes the result isn't everything. The fact that you played good football.
Yeah, we were
Is
real
important.
compact and organised, and everybody was communicating, and we were like shifting together and everything. We done quite well.
Start shifting in the middle of the game.
It's all about the result.
It's this is Mr. Businessman over there. It's not about the result. It's all about development.
Pretty
So
sure it's about the result. That's
you're
how you succeed.
No. That,
Yeah,
that
it's a
squad's
first
coming
year.
together.
Yeah,
That's
it's
coming
a
together.
first year.
Yeah, but you don't make any money that way. So.
How do you don't just I've had a
Also,
stroke. I think. Sorry.
if you're in
You made me
Tullamore,
so angry there.
if you're in Tullamore at any point, go to the Foxy Bean.
All right.
A nice coffee shop. Had 3 pancakes. Now the only problem I have with coffee with the Foxy Bean is they say they sell pancakes, but they're actually fluffy crepes.
Right.
So they're not pancakes, but they're still really nice. Got some fruit, got some rashes. So they did rashes instead of streaky bacon, which is nicer. I always like the rashes, but they give you the option. Had an orange juice, had a tea. It was really nice.
Love a fluffy
Very
crab.
nice.
John, how was your weekend, buddy?
My weekend was good. Yeah, my son's 5-year-old birthday party was on Saturday.
Right. Your son's 5-year-old's birthday party.
So your son
Yeah.
has a 5-year-old.
Yep.
Already.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yep.
Fair play to him. What
We
age
are-
is he?
He is 5.
Holy moly, he got straight in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fair play.
So I don't know how to word that. My son's 5th year birthday party. My son's 5. How would you word the son's 5th birthday party?
My son
Yeah,
had.
fifth
My
birthday
son
party.
had.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
son was 5 and he had
Like
a
a
birthday
normal
party.
adult
Yeah, yeah.
human, John.
Okay. So my son was 5 and he had a party.
There we go.
Yes.
You worked your way around that
Yes.
one. Is it okay to say his name on the podcast?
Marcus, yeah.
Happy birthday, Marcus.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I think
Buddy.
you said Marcus before, I knew, have you?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
probably
sure you have said
Pretty
his
sure
name,
I
yeah.
have, yeah.
Well, happy birthday to you, buddy.
Yeah.
I hope you listen to this part of the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. In the future.
Yeah.
When he's 18.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
happy 18th birthday, Marcus, when you're
Yeah.
listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no
But that
advice
was
for
it.
you, really. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was it. Just the birthday party, Bouncy Castle and all that kind of jazz. We had the Bouncy Castle our whole weekend, so it was good.
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Oh, that's always good, isn't it?
Yeah.
From CJ's.
Jesus, so he dropped it off Friday and we had it till today.
Oh,
So it was great value.
God, you got
Great
it right
value
through
for money.
to Monday. Fair
Mm.
play.
was it a slide? Was it standard box?
It had a slide. It had a bouncy castle there, like box, and then there was a slide as well.
Slide like it was inside coming down the front, or the slide out the side.
Slide at the side.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
2 steps up to the slide. It was
You,
kind of a
you
kid's slide.
didn't put water and fairy liquid on it, no?
No.
No, I hate it when people do that.
Is that not against the insurance policy on that there?
Well, it's against the rules.
Yeah.
But and so annoying when they done it. So hard to clean.
Yeah.
Mm.
My weekend
Yes. How was your weekend?
was grand. Yeah, football.
Can we not talk about his weekend?
No, we didn't. No.
I don't remember.
Football
Yeah.
gigs. That was the wedding. That was on Monday. That was on Monday last week.
Oh, now you want to tell us about?
I want to tell you about my weekend.
Oh, go on.
No, fine. That's good. I actually can't remember anything about my weekend. I finished off the roof nearly finished off the roof on the shed.
Oh, very good.
It's starting to hold together a little bit better.
So you can put things in it now.
Yeah.
there's roof in it.
The rest of the shed is inside the shed now.
So you have a shed and John has a shed. We should do a podcast about sheds.
We should do a man.
Oh my
shed podcast.
God, you
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Yes, we should do one about sheds.
Yeah.
You're right.
Anybody
coming
who
soon.
doesn't want to do a man shed podcast is someone that obviously doesn't have a man shed.
Exactly.
Has never had one. Has never experienced
I
it.
have a man shed,
Mm.
and I just don't think there's a lot to talk about it in there.
I could talk on my own. You guys could go home and I could talk about it.
As I said, I'm along for the ride. I want to hear everything that's in
It's
your
so
man
We
important.
can talk about who sells the sheds,
Mm.
Yeah.
how to put things into
Best
your shed.
shed. Is it metal sheds
How many-
better?
Yeah, the
Wooden
floor, concrete
shed?
floor.
How do you stop the condensation on the inside?
Did you
Yeah.
put your shed together from shedsdirect.ie?
No, I got
No,
them.
.com.
I got
Right.
them to
Yeah,
assemble.
you see, and was it? Did they do it in 2 hours?
Oh, an hour, I think.
Was it really that
Oh, they
quick?
did it. They flew it up. 2 Lithuanian
Yeah.
lads.
And same shed as I have.
It's basically the same shed.
Man, this shed is so hard to put
Yeah,
together.
it's a tricky one. That's
ridiculous.
why I read the instructions. Said not a chance.
Yeah.
And I would have been handy, like. And I said, no, I'm not
That's your
risking
first
it.
mistake.
I'm getting
And I-
there. Like,
and then I
you
seen
shouldn't have read the instructions.
and I seen you guys putting it up on unlevel ground.
yeah, the ground
Like,
is not level.
I didn't want to say it that night, but like you are going to get a new shed.
Yeah. The conversation was had about putting down a concrete base. But Dad wants to plough on and like he wants to level out. He's going to put soil in there. He's got an idea. So
These are mad.
I trust him.
Yeah.
So my job is just to kind of oversee putting
Hold
it together.
the flashlight.
Yeah. No, I told you the last week. I'm starting to kind of take over as doing the grunt work, and Dad's kind of stepping back and handing me stuff.
Cup of tea in the hand and stuff.
Yeah. He's kind of at that age now where he
Is
just
he-
needs
is
to
there-
chill.
when you're doing something screwing in, is he like shedding a tear? And I'm so proud of you, son.
He's probably shedding a tear about how badly I'm butchering his new shed.
I can't afford a new shed.
But the garden's coming together finally as well. We've got grass at the back. So quickly the grass came up.
Yeah, nice.
Only threw it down there maybe about 2 weeks ago, and there's already
Did
grass.
you roll it in?
Yeah.
So
it's
you'll
all
have a
been
bit
done.
of a kick around then eventually.
Well, eventually we will. Yeah, by the end of the summer, I'd say. So we have
Awesome.
a lawnmower coming. One of the Husqvarna ones.
Husqvarna.
Oh,
Yeah.
the robot ones.
No, not robot.
From Kynes and Clonard, is it?
No, it's your place in Dublin. Oh, it's from Coins in Clonard. Yes, it's from that place.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Coins in Clonard.
20% off.
If they give me
with
20% off,
use
I'll-
the code online JB Waffle Hour 2
Yeah,
for
so
20% off.
and that was my weekend.
If people actually go to buy stuff from Windows, they're going to try that. They're like, what code is this?
What's a waffle hour? What the fuck?
Use it. It's the truth. It's the truth.
All right, will we get on to our news?
Yeah, let's do it, Jay.
I haven't done any research on this, so don't ask me any more than what I'm about to say. Here we go.
No follow-up questions.
No follow-up questions, please. I just want to ask you a question. So a teacher who skipped... I know you saw this, John, because you've liked it there on the thing I can see. Teacher who skipped class for 20 years is finally sacked. A secondary school teacher who was fired after it was discovered that she had been absent for 20 years of her 24-year-long career. She apparently used a combination of sick leave, holiday time, and permits to attend conferences to avoid teaching classes.
Ridiculous.
For 20 years. How did she get away with that? Incredible. My question to you is, have you ever done something in work to try and skirt around doing a little bit of work?
Go sit in the storeroom.
Yeah? You've done that?
Not sure, haven't we all?
Sat on the phone and kind of tipped away?
Like in a Super
But
Value or
like-
something. Now you sat in the freezer or you sat in the fruit and veg fridge.
Did you ever purposely do a go slow?
No, never, because you just do yourself some damage that way because you won't have to work done then.
But
That's true enough, I suppose.
so she's a teacher, say, from September until May.
Mm-hmm.
So how does she have that much holiday time and sick time?
It's incredible.
Does she have was that some maternity leave as well?
Again, as I said, No follow-up questions, please.
sorry.
I've done no
I'd say
research.
she was at conferences and training days and never turned up or something like that. You know,
All right.
the only way you can travel away to do a training day like on.
But
how
like
to
that
treat
amount of
kids.
time in like 9 months.
You'd certainly question, I would say, where the money is going if you're paying this woman for 20 years. It must have been a situation where she was just on the
Did
the
you have
teaching staff or something and wasn't getting paid.
Did
maybe.
you have a sponsor like and was giving money like off the books or?
Again, no further questions, please.
If it's something like an Irish school, there's always one person in the Irish school that just goes round or helps out on, like, if there's a photograph day, she's always in the background.
yeah.
Go on, Jimmy, you go on in there now.
Has to be something like that.
Or walks the halls, or
It
you know,
can't be.
always in the canteen making a cup of tea.
Yeah,
you know.
Sounds like a ghost.
Yeah.
Jesus, Biddy's awful. She's awful unlucky with the amount of sick leave she has, and
Poor girl.
she's always away at conferences. Poor Biddy.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever talked to Biddy? But there would have been teachers that would have come in and out of that school
And not known
and
who
left
she
again
was.
and not
Yeah,
never
yeah.
met her probably.
And she probably came in sweating into a canteen. Oh, tough day today.
Yeah, me.
Kids are brats, aren't they?
What's it? Oh, you probably don't know.
No, go on. Ask me the question.
Is
I'll
it
answer you.
secondary school or primary school?
Secondary school.
Yeah, because secondary school, you see, I suppose you could have been scheduled like depending on what teacher were.
Yeah,
It's a little bit easier than if it was a primary school.
Yeah, I mean, primary school, you're there from 9 to 3
Yeah,
every
so
day.
say if she was, I don't know, a religion teacher, Irish teacher, whatever, she had like a couple of hours every day. You know, it would be a little bit easier to think that she played hockey for that long.
Yeah. Anyway, the next piss of news. Gee,
Oh,
Neil
yeah.
Mac.
Piss.
I'm on fire today.
Pissy, piss.
Nearly 75% of people born in Ireland live in the county that they were born in, apparently.
Except you.
That's what I was about to say. But, like, where were you born?
Technically, I was born in Dublin.
You were born in Dublin. You were born in Louth, probably, were you?
I was born on the way to Loud.
All right, okay.
Oh, really?
So do you know? Do you know exactly whereabouts you were born? On what part of the road?
This side of the border.
It was, yeah, definitely. Oh, there's questions to be asked, Bertie. He's a loud man. So according to the latest census, almost 3/4 of those born are still reside in the country of their birth. Apparently Cork is huge. Huge numbers of Corkonians stay in Cork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you leave Cork?
Yeah, because they don't like anywhere else.
Exactly. They seem to hate the rest of the country, don't they?
They've got great pride in their county, though.
They do.
Cork.
The rebel
More than
county.
probably any other county, I would say.
Cork
They
people
love-
Yeah,
Oh, they love it.
the real capital.
Well, yeah. I'm not in the county that I was
Yeah.
born in.
Yeah.
You're not even in the country you're born in.
Don't be saying that.
Oh, my goodness.
How dare
What?
you?
You're not born in Australia.
Terrible.
No, I wasn't born in Australia. You
Oh.
knew I wasn't born in Australia, you dirty devil.
Yeah. I was a year away from being born in Trim.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, that at the
In
roundabout
Highfield
there.
House, yeah.
No way.
It closed the year before. Yeah.
And that's where you would have gone.
I
obviously.
would have been born in there.
So you had siblings born in Trim?
All my brothers and sisters born in
Wow, that's fascinating.
there.
I know it's a B&B.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been B now.
So they're the only ones really truly in your family who can say they were
They're Trim.
born and
or
raised
true
in Trim.
true, and they keep on telling me about it, yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
You're like the black sheep.
Yeah. Because, and my poor father didn't know what to do because he is like driving a Ford Escort and he had to drive all the way up into the city
Oh wow.
with a baby.
No way. Well, with a baby on the way.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, there was panic stations. Yeah, he's saying he had to drive, he had to blew his horn going through traffic lights and everything.
And would he have ever driven in the city before? Or was that the first time?
He would have went courting up in the city. You
Of
know
course.
yourself now.
Yeah.
You know, back then you had to go up to the city to meet a filly.
Jenny Mac.
Yeah.
And then he ended up meeting a Kerry woman.
No, he was the Kerryman
Oh right. Where did
Yeah.
you meet her?
in Summerhill.
She used the maid.
Summerhill in Dublin. No, Summerhill
in Trim, there, the Summerhill Disco.
Oh, sure, look. Oh, the
she,
Summerhill disco.
She was a Newtown woman, born and bred.
Oh, right. So she's a Trim woman.
She was born in
And he
Newtown.
was like, "Oh, I'm from a rich family in Kerry, but I'll turn me back on it for you."
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened, and he didn't take a thing with him.
No, he did not. He saw that castle in Trim and he was like, "Yep, I'm setting
Yeah.
up roots."
He's like, yeah, my mother probably told him that was her castle. He's like, "When are we going to the castle?" Don't worry, going in a while.
Fair play to your mother. But apparently Meath is the other way. So there's a predominantly like people from Dublin and Meath. There's a lot of people from other counties living in Meath apparently because it's
blow-ins, yeah.
cheaper than Dublin, and it's a commuter town to
Yeah.
Dublin, or commuter county.
I
to
don't think
Dublin.
there's any Ratoath people living in Ratoath.
I don't think so anymore.
Ratoath.
Ratoath.
Yeah.
Sure, Johnstown here, Navan is 90% Dublin.
Yeah.
Dublinites at this stage.
Mm.
It's very high percentage Dublin.
Yeah, same as Ashburn.
Which?
Ashburn as well. That's
Ashburn,
a lot of Dubs there.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Even
interesting. isn't it?
Kildalkey has a good few dubs.
It is for Trim is it's all they're everywhere now.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
They're like the Irish versions going to Australia, technically.
Yeah,
aren't
the Dublin. They just
Yeah.
move outside
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pale. Like,
Yeah.
But that's why people are saying that why isn't like Meath football more competitive, because we have a bigger population than counties that are competitive. But as I was trying to point out, our population is made up of people that probably don't want to play for Meath.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So where they were saying like Monaghan and Roscommon have smaller populations, but they're a bit more competitive at football.
Yeah.
But the majority of the people who live in Roscommon and Monaghan are probably from Roscommon and Monaghan.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Interesting stuff.
Not many Mickey Burks.
No, there's
No.
not. No. On Dublin was named the world's best city for a weekend break.
Most
Apparently.
expensive city, I'd say.
Beating off stiff competition from the likes of Paris and Rome, Global Traveller's latest report says that Dublin is the best city in the world to take a weekend
Well,
trip.
you shouldn't go to Paris now at the moment.
No. There's some bad stuff going on
I
there.
agree. Paris is horrible. Paris is horrible.
I liked Paris when I was there.
Hate it.
Really?
Terrible experience over there.
Do you want
Just
to
people are rude.
Oh, right.
Streets are smelly.
smelly
Didn't
streets?
Jeez, terrible place.
Yeah, smelly streets.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
I would argue that you could find that experience in any major city in Europe.
Yes. But still, I don't like it.
Because I had that experience there. I had a similar experience in Paris as well. I actually cut my foot open on some glass
Oh, Jesus.
opposite the Eiffel Tower when I was a little lad. I jumped into a fountain, jumped down and cut my foot open.
Feck.
Yeah. Got the royal treatment by the fire brigade. They took me to a hospital and stitched me up and stuff.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's very cool.
The Eiffel Tower's quite nice.
It's lovely. Yeah.
Did you
Just
go up? Did you go up top? Did you go up it?
Yeah. Went up.
Yeah.
Aye,
And is it the Louvre with the Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
Went in there,
Almost
Mona
seen
Lisa
Cara
wasn't there.
Delevingne.
Right.
She posted up on Instagram on the same day that I was there that she was there. I was like, oh, I've never seen it.
All right. Okay.
That's the closest I've been to a famous person.
Well, but you're sitting right next to me, buddy.
Famous lead singer of the Supertones.
Yeah, go on the Super
Yeah, we had
Tones.
we had Matt there. Matt's the most
Yeah.
famous person we've ever met.
Sure, Matt's in movies and he's in Fair
Yeah.
City as well.
I heard he had a new movie, The Gate or something.
That's right. Have you watched it yet?
Not yet. It's on.
I am terrified of scary movies.
Yeah, and I don't like it either, but I might watch it just for him.
I'm going to have to watch
Yeah.
it for Matt, but I'm going to be behind the couch watching.
Friend
it.
of the show, Matt.
Yeah, our buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Star.
I don't think that Dublin should be named the world's best city for a weekend break. I really
disagree,
don't.
especially against Rome and
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
I'd love to know what other cities are in it. Is it Rome and Paris and London?
All major European cities,
Like
or all major world cities. Sorry, this is in the world.
I like Edinburgh.
New York is in there.
What?
Edinburgh's quite nice.
Yeah, Rio.
That's insane.
Yeah, crazy. Dublin.
Oh, did you see your man? It took him 3 years to get the photo of Christ the Redeemer holding the moon.
All right.
Because he had to wait for like the full moon and for it to like
Align
Line up.
properly.
align and everything. 3 years it took him.
Did he ever hear Photoshop?
Or AI.
Or I could have just asked someone to do it.
Waste.
Anyway,
He could have
I'm
run a cow.
going to tell you a little story about a man trying to find love.
Okay.
Here we go. So man robs woman at gunpoint, then demands she adds him on Facebook and then asks her out. A woman claims that she was robbed at gunpoint by a man before he then ordered her to add him on Facebook and asked her out on a date. According to Amber Buron, Damien Boyce even offered to pay her back for the robbery because she was pretty and asked her on Facebook if she'd like to chill out with him. If you're trying to get a date,
what a romantic.
perhaps there's a better way to meet people.
Is that like
Then-
Stockholm Syndrome? No.
I-
I fell in love with.
I don't
no,
think they
that's
were
the other
there
way
long
around,
enough.
isn't
No. Stockholm Syndrome would be... Oh, well, yeah, no, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
it? Oslo Syndrome.
How'd it go for him though? Like
I don't think well.
she didn't go for it.
I don't think she accepted it. No, she looks...
But did she
actually,
take the
she
money?
looks happy enough in that picture there. Look, there
Was
she
she
is.
with him?
No. That's just her telling the story.
Was that during the robbery?
It looks like it.
Are,
Right, doesn't
are
it?
those piercings in her lip?
They are. They're in her upper lip. They're not great looking, are they?
No.
In fairness. I'm not a fan of those type of... I think they're called dermal implants. Those piercings.
Trying to be a cat,
Piercings
is
in
it?
the lips.
Up here.
Ah,
For
silly.
whiskers.
What a silly Billy.
I once, my friend was a piercer. He's not a piercer anymore. And when you're serving your time, say you're an apprentice mechanic, you have to do a certain amount of things and jobs to qualify. He was the same when he was a piercer, and he had one piercing left that he had not done on anyone. And he asked me, can I do this piercing on you just so I can get my accreditation? I was like... Okay,
What was it?
Feck it, I'll do it. You think that wasn't a common piercing? He did about millions of those.
You don't know what I was looking at.
It wasn't that. He had one piercing left that no one had got, and it was this part of the neck here. So right in the front, you know where your Adam's apple is?
Yeah.
Just below.
On your own apple.
Just yeah, where my Owen's apple is, and it was just piercing that part there.
No way.
I'd never been pierced before. I had loads of tattoos, obviously, but never been pierced. And I was like, yeah, go for it. Sure, feck it. Why not?
So you did
Let's
it?
see. Did it. And
Was it a bar?
it was a
ring?
bar. Put a bar
Yeah.
across. Yeah.
Sore?
I instantly passed out.
It was really sore, like.
No, it wasn't actually that sore. It was just a weird sensation having someone pushing a needle through your neck.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, very interesting.
And did you keep it then, like?
For about 3 or 4 days, it kept on getting caught in seatbelts and stuff, and
Yeah.
it was like bleeding. It was just not a good
Well,
experience.
good for you for being a good friend.
Yeah, he got his. He got
Some
his
of
thing,
them
so-
just aren't like functional, really. Are they?
They're not. No, not at all.
No, I mean, like, obviously, appearances, they don't do anything, unless you're a bull and the ring is in the nose.
Yeah.
But like things like that, just for fashion, but they get caught.
Yeah.
In things like them kind of
Sometimes
ones.
you
No
can put a
point.
chain from your ear to your nose.
I've seen that.
Mm.
That seems to be a cultural thing in India quite
Is
a
it?
lot. Yeah.
Oh, what about 2 of them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Functional. Yeah.
Oh, don't put that in the video.
It's in.
No! Oh, Lord. Okay, that's embarrassing. We are going to talk today about festivals. Oh, you sold it on me, you damn you. We're going to talk about festivals. And I don't necessarily just want to talk about music festivals,
Okay,
even though that is the one that would mainly
like the ploughing.
interest me.
Sturlockstown Olympiad.
Exactly. Festivals in general. Okay, here we go. So festivals have long been significant in human culture and were found in virtually all cultures. The importance of festivals to the present is found in private and public, secular and religious life. Ancient Greek and Roman societies relied heavily upon festivals, both communal and administrative. Saturnalia was likely influential to Christmas and Carnival. So festivals aren't just a new thing that we do for music. They've been around for a long, long time.
Oh, I feel like I went wrong.
Like you would have had like the Castle Ye Old Festival and stuff like that.
Yes,
like, you know.
yeah. People have been gathering around fires and celebrating things since people have been people.
Would that thing in
basically.
Tara, that would have been a festival, wouldn't
Yes,
it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And anywhere there's people gathering, telling stories, listening to music, sharing food, it's a festival.
Oh,
So there
brilliant.
you go.
so I have a list of festivals that's happening in Ireland, and that was just pointless research.
So if you go out with a group of mates, head back to the house, put on some music, you're having a festival.
Little festival.
Yeah.
Having a wee
Your
festival.
own your own festival.
no, that's you know taking the piss there a bit.
If you're celebrating something in particular, if it's just another Saturday night, it's not really. Well, I suppose you're celebrating Saturday.
If there's no alcohol, is it still a festival?
Yes, absolutely.
If there's no music, is it a festival?
Absolutely.
Why do you think the party at
I'm just trying to find the line here. So
There's
let's say there's no alcohol and no music.
There's different types of festivals, right? So you can have a festival that is, as I said, it could be storytelling
Yeah.
instead of music. It could be everyone gathering around looking at everyone's tractors.
What's the one where they give you loads of beads?
Oh, what's that called? In
That's
Yeah,
what?
Cinco de Mayo.
or something like that, though, isn't it?
No, that's in the southern states of America,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I'm thinking of Mayo.
It was in that movie. Did you ever see it where your man from Iron Man, that Iron Man's like chauffeur, was in it? What's
Oh,
his
yeah.
name?
I'll Google it.
And he was a chef, and he like
John Favreau.
Yeah, and he was a chef that lost the plot in his restaurant and like got a bad review, and then like fell out of love with chefing, but then like decided to get like this food truck, and he travelled with his son through it.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
There
Mardi
it is.
Gras.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I think it's just called Chef, is it?
All right, I don't know. That's in New Orleans as well.
Rollins.
You want me to look up a movie called Chef?
Yeah, I think it's called Chef, is it? Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
John Favreau, good
Yeah,
man.
there you go, yeah.
2014 movie. Boy,
Yeah,
Bertie.
That's a nice little movie.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in it as well.
Very
Yeah.
good. They all follow each other
Sofia
around.
Vergara, Scarlett Johansson. That's a good cast.
Yep.
Jenny Mac, Bobby Cannavale. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah.
So many festivals have religious origins and entwine culture and religious significance in traditional activities. So originally it was a lot of religious gatherings, not necessarily
Right.
for music. How long has a religion been around?
Like a long time since
Yeah,
Jesus
like
was born.
Yeah, but
Put it that
there
way.
was religions before Jesus.
No.
People. Oh, right, okay. I was fairly shut off there. People have been worshipping the sun, been worshipping the water.
No, they haven't. Jesus.
Worshipping cows, all sorts of stuff. So the types of festivals. Do you want to hear what types of festivals there are?
What's a funeral then?
It's a festival as well. A festival of death, a festival of life, rebirth. It depends on
Yeah.
what you believe in, I
Put
guess.
the kinds on the eyelids.
That's right, yeah.
For
yeah.
the boatman, isn't it?
Go back.
Or the meat for the sin eater.
Yeah, yeah. So there's religious festivals, as we talked about,
Or the
gathering
bread.
for mass,
Or the bread
communion,
for the evening.
weddings.
Mm.
So technically, a wedding is a religious festival.
Mm.
You have arts festivals, which would be anything that we talked about, music-based, gathering, even just looking at art, I guess, is an arts festival. You have seasonal and harvest festivals, which you'd be interested in.
Like
Bertie.
the haymaking and Scarlettstown Fair.
Yeah, old tractors.
Dairy Fair.
And I think that's pretty much it, is it? Political. Oh, there's political festivals as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, how
They're
exciting.
boring.
I wouldn't say that'd be very good. It's just a bunch of people in suits talking about Sinn Féin.
Yeah.
So were any around at the weekend for the Navan Pride Festival?
No.
No, why was it the week after everyone else did it?
Well, because if you did it on the week that it was up in Dublin, you wouldn't get anyone down here going to it.
Yeah, nobody to go.
Oh, I
No.
suppose, yeah.
The
They're all
Dublin
up
one
in
would be,
Dublin,
Dublin one's probably more
Did they do
popular.
anything in Navan?
They did a parade through Navan, yeah.
Did
Yeah, little walk through and stuff. There was drone footage of it. Looked really, really good, yeah.
We all got
rainbow-
rainbow laces to wear last weekend, but I don't like messing with my laces, so I just wrapped them around my wrist.
You got them, for Offaly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Good cause. Interesting stuff, isn't it?
yeah.
Were they wearing rainbow armbands as well? Is that something that they did?
Well, I'm sure some people did, but most of them put the laces on or whatever, just wrapped their laces around or whatever.
Yeah.
Some had socks then as well.
Where'd you get the laces? I think Super had them, did you?
Yeah, I don't know. Just a box arrived at training. I don't know whether all the teams got them or
Oh,
not.
very good.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to any festivals? What type of festival
Well,
have you attended?
Kind of after
John.
that conversation that you just had, yes, technically I've been to a few, but I've never been to a music festival.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Like I've never been to Longitude or anything. Like Longitude was on last weekend.
That's right.
I
I could
know.
hear it from my fucking bedroom.
Good,
Rain
yeah.
and tents and messiness.
Where is Longitude? Where is
No, sorry, not Longitude. It was Body and Soul.
Body
I
and
could
Soul?
hear.
I could hear
Yeah.
that from my house as
Yeah.
well, but it
Ridiculous.
must have been worse for you.
Sure, I was about 3 kilometres from
Yeah.
the fucking castle. Ridiculous.
Because I could hear the music. I thought it was some young lad blaring music in the car.
Me too. I went out
Yeah.
of my house, out the back.
Bunch of
out,
lads.
yeah, I know. Out onto
Young
the
lads
road.
with their music
I
in
was
their
l-
cars.
I was looking up and down the road. I was like, who is
Yeah.
playing that music?
I flung up my blind, ready to go.
You
Like,
really know
"Hey."
your age.
Yeah,
Straight on community alert.
yeah. onto Kildalkey Facebook page.
Oh, I was ready to go
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah, but
Ready.
But then it kind of clicked, and it was like,
yeah, there's people having fun
Yeah.
actually.
That's over
yeah.
Ballinlock
But
or
I
something.
Yeah, so Ballinlock is about 5k
Oh.
as the crow flies from my
Yeah.
front door. there.
18. It was 18 minutes from me, so
Yeah,
and I could still hear it. I can't imagine what
Very
it's like for Atboy people.
it was a still night, so the
Yeah.
sound was just traveling
Yeah,
like crazy.
it was, yeah.
Music festivals are
Let's see.
so much fun. Have you
I
been to
was
Slane?
Yeah, I
I've
went
been to Slane, and
That's a
like,
music
I've been to
festival.
Slane and Oxygen back in the day, but that was true.
That's also a
civil,
music festival.
but that was at civil defence. I was working. They were actually great crack to work at.
Would you
Backstage, everything like that.
divulge?
Can I divulge? Well, back in the day, it was at civil defence, and basically you get to do at civil defence. You'd be your first day at these events. So basically, we had access to all areas when you have your civil defence jacket on.
Yeah.
So we were like, I think Oxygen was the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stereophonics, all them guys, and then Slane was U2 and Fateless.
Oh,
So
big year.
We went, yeah. So we went into the pit to check people are all okay. And we went around the pit then, and then we went backstage to make sure everybody is safe back there.
Is Bono there? I'll just make sure he's
Yeah.
all right.
Bono,
for
let
a
me
cup
check
of
your
water.
pulse. Yeah. But it was great. Now there was obviously some places we couldn't go, but we could still get access in a lot of good places. now,
Pretty
yeah. Yeah.
good.
Obviously, we
Like
had to do
that.
some work because I spent like 3 hours in the tent, the drugs tent, asking people what they took.
Yeah.
They were just
Do
so
you
off
have
their
any
head.
more?
What did you take? What did you take? Just tell me what you took. It was literally for about 3 hours.
Oh, jeez.
I think I had 2 guys in 3 hours to ask what did they take because we just needed to know what they took so we knew what to give them.
You could react.
So there's good sides and bad sides to going to a festival.
There is, yeah. There's always those people who either drink too much or take too many drugs, and it's
Yeah.
just disaster.
I was at Oasis in Slane
Oh, very good.
and Kings Leon.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that one like?
Oh no, they're both very good. Yeah,
Was it?
yeah. I really like both of them now. And like, I wouldn't be like a massive Oasis fan. Obviously, you know the songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But the band's on before good. And then Kings Leon, I think Kasabian was on before them, and Las Vegas, and I like them too.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las
Never heard of
Vegas. Yeah, I think they're a Glasgow band. They sing that song, "Daddy's Gone."
Dead
Don't know.
sound.
Gown.
Yeah.
Very good, very
Um,
good. What festivals were you up for? Just 10 months.
Yeah, and I've gone to obviously gigs and things like that as
Yeah.
well, but I just never was into the festival. I know, like, I remember walking out with Slane. I can't remember where's Oasis of Kings of Leon, and you know you're funneled in, which is now is it like distillery entrance or whatever?
Yeah.
And by the shed, that's the way I came out. And this guy beside me just started randomly peeing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they do that.
Got to do what you got to do.
But it's okay though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can pee anywhere. At
Etiquette's
festivals.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
At the
But
festivals.
whatever about that, like, and I think it was Oasis. It rained a bit, and Kings of Leon, it was so hot, or vice versa. I can't remember.
Mm.
And like even at that, it was only a day thing, and places were getting a little bit mucky and untidy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, I can
Under
only
mosh
imagine, like,
pits.
and I can only
Imagine
imagine
staying
what
for a weekend doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, no,
and
no
it
thank you.
lashing rain and the tent, and then inside is mucky and everything. And
You'd
I-
need to be
Oh,
drinking
memory.
constantly for 3 days.
Yeah,
I went
so-
somewhere. I have a memory of doing something.
Oh, here we go.
I remember being at a festival and seeing tents.
Loading.
Wasn't longitude. Maybe
Oh.
what?
Loading.
No, it's gone.
Oh, that's
Can't.
a pity.
I went with the wife.
You were with the wife, so it was recent enough.
Yeah.
That's
Fuck, it was
bad
a
that you
gin
don't
thing. I was,
remember that.
I was invited.
Kaleidoscope.
Bombay Sapphire were there, and they invited me to go to their stand and stuff like that. So, and then we got like free tickets. It was awesome.
Very good.
VIP area and stuff.
Oh, very good.
Sitting with all the stars.
And you don't remember what the festival was?
Was the one in Wicklow? Kaleidoscope.
No,
No.
I didn't really care much for it.
Right.
Like I like the whole festival. I didn't see any music.
Kaleidoscope is meant to be brilliant.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Family
Kaleidoscope.
friendly.
Family
Yeah.
friendly, yeah.
Yeah, so it's geared towards having kids at it and camping with kids.
Very good.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what
very good.
festival, and I'll give it a shout out, is happening, I think it's this month.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Able Fest.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, so that's...
Near us again,
Yeah,
just down the road.
it is.
June 30th to July 2nd. So that's probably over. Is it? Kaleidoscope.
What, June 30th?
To July 2nd. That must have been on
That's
last weekend.
done,
Was
just gone, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, it was. Sure, I've seen loads of people with
There you go.
Instagram stuff up there over the weekend.
So just to finish there, Able Fest.
And
Let's
then
see
Body
when
and
that's on.
Soul is June 16th to 18th.
Who's
So yeah, that was the other week as well.
who's
C
playing?
Sessions,
The
Dublin.
the next big one I think is going to be the one in September, isn't it? End of August.
Yeah, I'm
Able-
not there yet. Yeah,
Able Fest was Sunday.
Oh, it's just Gwent.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
wonder how you
it's
get on.
Forbidden Fruit. Oh, it says dates to be confirmed.
We
Oh,
can't
this must be
we
out of
can't
date.
plug that then.
No.
The one in September is Electric Picnic. That's the next big one.
Yeah.
That's a biggie.
Oh, yeah.
We should do a podcast at it.
Oh yeah, there's
Yes.
longitude July 1st,
Get
2nd.
tickets
so
on
that's
stage.
all we're done.
That'd be good.
Mm.
I have been to a few festivals.
Independent.
Independence Festival.
All together now.
All right.
Fail
Is-
Kill.
Oh, you're just looking at
Electric.
festivals.
Yeah, Electric Picnic. September 1st to 3rd. Tipperary Dance International Festival. Cork Jazz Festival. You like jazz?
Yeah, love jazz.
No.
Have you ever gone to the Cork Jazz Festival?
No, but I will now. When is it?
October 26th to 30th.
See, there's some jazz that I don't like. You know that really fast-paced,
I thought that was
crazy,
just going to be the end of that.
messy,
It's just some jazz I don't like.
messy jazz. You know that it's just
Yeah.
and you're like, and you're going nodding, and then you're like, no, that's okay, slow, and then you're nodding, and then you don't know whether it's. I don't like that jazz.
You like swing. You don't like jazz.
No, I like the jazz that you can sit back with a cocktail, chill out, and just watch them play.
That's
Like
swing.
Isaac Waddington, really good music.
I think he's swing.
Is he swing?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
more
well-
swing music. Like
Yeah, but it's nice. Like more blues
nice
swing.
Yeah, nice, relaxed.
Yeah.
Pouring some gin over some ice
Yes,
cubes.
yes.
I assume there's a gin festival.
There is a gin fest. There's usually gin fest in Maynooth.
Oh.
There's one in the Latin Quarter in Galway, and then there's one big one in Dublin Castle every
Everyone
every
get
year.
locked.
Is there a
Lots of
podcast
gin
festival?
I don't know. We must look into that. I
Best newcomer.
played at a festival.
Oh.
So in 2010, we played at the Aalborg Metal Festival in Denmark.
Oh,
That's
Denmark.
awesome.
Yeah. And
As the
there-
Supertones.
No, it wasn't the Supertones. It was
Oh.
a different band. It was a metal band. We went on a tour, but we ended up in Denmark on the last leg of the tour before we did Germany, and it was like all the biggest kind of metal artists
Mm.
playing in this kind of arena place
That's
in
awesome.
Aalborg. It was deadly,
Yeah.
and we got to go backstage. There was guys. Is it not Kasabian? Oh, what are they called? Catatonia.
Never heard of them.
Not the female Catatonia. It's a different Catatonia.
Oh.
Typo Negative. Do you ever a band called
No.
Typo Negative? A lot of
Rings
big
a bell, rings a
metally
bell.
bands.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to meet everyone backstage.
That's awesome.
They were all just sitting upstairs in like a canteen place that you'd see in a secondary school in these plastic chairs.
Yeah.
Just all hanging out and drinking beer.
Yeah.
It was not what I expected
Rockstar life.
at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. And then we got to go and play a gig in front of loads of people.
Sipping green tea and
It was not like that. This was a metal festival. They were all hammered. It was everything you could expect.
yeah.
Were they all like Lordy, you know?
No one was dressed up. No, it wasn't.
No.
There was no one
It
dressed
was
up. I don't
pure
think.
rockers, like
Yeah, it was like trash metal type of thing.
Oh.
Lots of Pearsons there, I'd say.
Tons. Yeah, loads of Prince Alberts running around the place.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so it was a music festival and it was super fun. I just love the atmosphere of going into a music festival, being at the music festival. I don't like leaving a music festival.
No.
That is
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Or even leaving a big outdoor gig. Leaving any gig really.
Yeah.
But in particular, outdoor gigs are not fun.
I tend to never leave when the crowd's going. I always either leave
You
early
sit back or
I
yeah.
just say feck it, I'm staying till our place is empty.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Don't go and jump into that crowd because
No.
you're just crushed and you're all walking at a
no, it's
snail's
no fun.
pace.
It's no fun.
Terrible.
Or you
absolutely
get into
terrible.
a row, you'll always meet a dickhead. And
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah.
dickheads, isn't it?
yeah.
Any festival-related stories? Have you ever got any fights at a festival, or ever got close to see anything interesting?
I was at Ash in Whelan's.
Right.
That was class. Everybody was just kicking shit out of each other.
At
Moshing.
Ash,
Yeah.
no way.
You know, like moshing, like.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was class.
At Ash.
Because I had missed them so many times throughout the noughties and everything for different reasons. And like it was randomly like 2015 maybe it was. They were playing a Whelan's small gig, and you knew all the ones that was there
Yeah.
was like Ash fans, like.
Yeah.
I know, it was class.
Pretty good. There's a misconception about, say, metal gigs and rock gigs, that everyone there is there to beat the crap out of each other. It's actually a very friendly.
Only half of them are there.
Yeah. There's the odd person, but you get that at any gig. But that metally rocky community is actually really like close knit and friendly and very kind. I've seen so many people falling over and then instantly getting picked up again, and just real nice, heartwarming stuff. I would advise anyone, even if you're not into metal music, go to a metal gig.
Okay.
Because it's great crack.
What do you recommend we wear to a metal gig if we were, just to not stand out like?
I would advise you to wear your normal clothes.
Really?
Yeah, I like going to metal gigs now and wearing like a sweater vest and like normal.
You
like,
do enjoy a
brown
good sweater
shoes.
vest.
Brown shoes and like normal jeans, just so I can stand out. I don't want to look like everyone else.
So if I went like a pair of chinos and a Jack and Jones white T-shirt and like my
Nobody's gonna go. You don't even go here.
Lacoste runners, and they're like, you don't belong here, man.
That would be literally the coolest thing ever, because everyone's looking around going, that fucking bank manager loves metal. That's so cool. You would be the coolest guy.
I
The
look
belle
like
of
I'm
the
going
ball.
around looking for one of my kids.
Well, maybe, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I always like to see a good bank manager at a metal gig.
What I done earlier on was what made up my own festival, because I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Yeah,
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 right.
I was waiting
Come
for
on,
that.
give us your lineup.
Yeah, but what would so if you had 4 people to be at your festival? I thought we might be doing that, but obviously used it in banking on that.
Oh, I did. I've got it here. Yeah.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah, I've got 3 nights of my festival. I want 3 different types of events.
Oh
going
God.
on.
Okay.
All right.
Now I feel like I didn't put in enough work.
Well, mine are all music. My night 1 of my festival, I wanted to be nice and calm and relaxed. I don't want to go too hard too soon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have John Mayer playing night 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, outdoor festival, John Mayer, outdoor, beautiful. Night 2, I'm going hard. I want Nirvana
Oh, Nirvana. Yes.
headlining night number 2, because it's Dead or Alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. And then I've actually seen these guys playing already, and that's why I want to see them playing again. I saw these guys at a festival in Punchestown. What was that one? Was that Oxygen?
Yeah. Could be.
I don't know.
What's the point?
Rage Against the Machine. I want to see
yeah.
them again. They were
cool.
unbelievable.
What are you
Best
calling
gig
it?
I've been to, I think.
Really? Wow.
I didn't think that far ahead.
And is it a venue like a park? Is it like Marley Park? Is it outdoor?
Oh,
like
I've got it.
Grass?
It's BertRam Picnic.
Jeez.
There you go.
Or is yours like a stadium one?
Oh, it's outdoor stadium, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or no, outdoor festival, like Electric Picnic,
Oh, like
except it's BertRam Picnic.
So there's camping and everything.
Yeah,
involved.
yeah.
I just went and I done up a little poster.
Right.
So I call my festival the Ram Festival. So it stands for the Royal Academy of Music and Mayhem
Ooh.
Festival. And I'll probably put this up on the
You better after designing the poster, you devil.
So there's a nice picture of a ram in the middle, and people. But I wanted a eclectic mix,
Right.
and I actually like these artists and everything. And I think the Coronas, I really like the Coronas. I've been to see the Coronas a few times.
Good, yeah.
Good shout.
One of my favourite gigs is when I went with Paul to see Linkin Park in the RDS.
Oh,
Class.
they're good.
Now, obviously, I know they're not.
Man, I'm so jealous you got to see Linkin Park. That's class.
Yeah.
Good. I seen them as well. They're good.
It was just after when they had the song in Transformers.
Oh, right. It was that,
And that
later on.
They played that song as their first song, and the main guitarist comes up and he has his hand up, and he comes up out in the middle stage and all the smoke, and he literally does one chord, and everybody's really silent, and everybody realized what song it was, and everybody just went mad. Class. And then just to cover all bases, I have Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah.
Love Shania Twain.
Class. Man.
And
feel like a woman.
then I have Luke Combs then as well.
Right.
Quite like Luke Combs.
You could go see him, couldn't you, actually? He's
Yeah.
still tipping around.
So that's that would be, but I only have a 1 day festival because I don't like camping.
Right, okay. You don't want to go
There
for
you
a
go.
few days.
No,
I like
no.
that.
So that's four artists.
Wait, you don't like camping?
No, a festival. Like.
Oh, right, okay, just in general.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do like going camping. I
Alright.
have my own tent. Yeah. So I think like that would be the 4 artists, 1 day kind of festival. Go in, have the crack. Maybe from 2 till 11 because they mostly have to finish at 11. Or whatever.
Helicopter out
And get everybody
afterwards,
in.
straight
Yeah.
away from the middle of the pitch.
The Ram Festival, and I feel
Love
like
it.
it'd be nice for like the 1st of July. I think that's a nice time for
Yeah,
festival.
do it in the 4th. Sure.
No, because I don't want to take attention away from America. That's America's birthday.
Well, okay, maybe do it on the 12th of July then.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Right, John, what's your festival?
I was once in Newry on the 12th of July.
Oh, Jesus.
Get an ice cream.
Get
by
out
accident.
of Dodge.
So picture this, right?
Okay, so
Imagine-
that's the first band.
Ben, picture this, yeah.
Imagine it's setting of Slane, right? Slane is the setting, right?
Okay.
But instead of like where the crowd,
Are you just going to name a Slane gig that
Yeah.
you've been to?
you two are playing.
I've been to this.
I'm at security. No, imagine the setting, same stage as Slane, but in front of the stage, all the way to the very back, are just 2-seater chairs with a table.
Ooh.
But the chairs are Chesterfield leather lie back ones.
Oh,
And,
right.
like the table is like some marble.
And would you
top
buy
thing.
buy them from or source them from some kind
Already
of
very
outdoor living place?
No, these would be indoor. Totally impractical for outdoors in the field. These are proper indoor leather chairs.
What sort of cost are you talking about here? It's getting
I'd say they're
expensive.
£700 a chair, but that doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ.
The tickets, you don't want to know the price of the tickets.
Oh my God.
So, just 2-seaters with a table dotted, all in sequence.
Sounds like a singles event.
all the way
It
back
does. Yeah.
up the hill, all the way to the very back.
I like it.
And everybody that's at the festival are sitting down, chilling out. There's people going around with cocktail trays.
I love it.
So you have
wow.
Negronis, you have cocktails going around, and then playing in the band is playing up the top would be John Mayer as
Oh,
well.
you want smooth music.
Bit of the guy that I was saying earlier, Isaac Waddington. UB40 then leads
Oh,
is
right.
playing leading.
Interesting.
Do you know where UB40 got their name?
It's a I do, but I can't remember now.
It's the unemployment benefit form
Oh,
in England.
nice. I like that.
And then probably the next day would be like Billy Joel.
Or Billy
Controversial
Joel,
choice.
depending on where you're from.
Controversial choice.
I like Billy Joel now, yeah.
I like his music.
Yeah.
There's the controversial stuff about him now.
Oh, is there?
Sure, do you like Michael Jackson?
Well,
well then.
he's gone now, so I don't have to answer that question.
Yeah. So yeah.
I like the
so
way Billy Joel or Billy Joel, names things
What do you mean?
in the songs.
Does he?
Your names things.
Yeah, do you know the way he
You're
names things
the-
real fast?
You're the piano
Remember-
man.
You remember Family Guy?
Oh
Twist
yeah.
Over? Yeah.
There's been a cover of that recently. Actually,
Has there?
someone's re-released that. Yeah.
Oh.
Fall Out Boy, I think.
Yeah. Well, that'll be my festival. Sitting down, chilling, listening to
like
jazz
that.
and blues and funky pop while sitting.
Funky.
Nobody
pop.
gets up.
And what are you going to call it?
Chill out vibes.
Chill out vibes.
Chill out vibes in Slane. €5,000 a ticket.
Seating only.
It's for the upper class.
No shouting.
No, yeah. You got to sleep in the chairs for day 2.
Everybody gets a set of those binoculars on the stick.
Yeah.
Do you prefer an amphitheater type setup or on the flat, looking up at the stage?
Amphitheater.
Amphitheater's beautiful,
Gotta
isn't
be,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely setup for a gig.
It doesn't matter if you're at the very back or at the very front. There's two different. You get both experiences.
Never a bad seat in the
Yeah,
house in an amphitheater.
yeah.
No.
No, it's always nice to see the chariots fighting.
It's that time, you know the name. It's the reason we all came. Find the words that are the same. It's that time to play the waffle game.
Oh, I love this game. Let me see.
Rock, paper, scissors, scissors.
You went quick there.
Paper, scissors, paper.
Ah, no!
Paper covers rock.
You totally mind melted me there because you went scissors first,
Yes.
and I was sure the way you said it that you're going to do it again.
Oh yeah.
Can I
you
have a
got me.
pen and a piece of paper?
You
So I
may,
can
my friend.
Tick down
There's
what
that
do you
there.
have right.
That's got a little laser in the front.
I
on top
only
of us. Be careful.
Fun fact: I only started playing rock, paper,
Where's it?
scissors when I was like 26.
No
So,
way.
yeah, I'm a novice.
You're
I'm a novice.
you're an absolute pro. I have
Yeah,
to
what
say,
can I
you're very
say?
good at it.
Yeah.
Is this okay? That's my laser pointer for teaching. It's surprisingly good when little kids are losing concentration.
It's shining in their eyes.
No, yeah, pretty much, yeah. But you treat them like little cats, and you put the laser, and they just start looking at it.
Oh.
It's a concentrational tool.
Okay, I will tick down when you get the right one, and then you'll know how many you've got.
Excellent. Let's do it.
Okay, so who's going first?
I believe probably John.
I'll go first.
Okay, so this is John, right?
Yes.
And we put Scotty over here. It's a weird looking
And
ass.
what are these? Just general knowledge questions back and forth?
They're not questions. It's classic waffle game. You have 30 seconds.
Oh God.
So do you want to selection A or selection B?
B.
B. Okay. So give me 30 seconds on the clock, John. Or Scotty.
I will. Let me see. Pressure's on now, John. Breathe. Stopwatch. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm ready.
In 30 seconds, John, can you name 5 towns/cities in Spain?
Oh.
Barcelona. Torremolinos. Ayanapa. Spain. España. Salou. Mochaccino. Parmigiano.
Oh, you're going to Italy. That's a bit far.
Oh, Parmigiano is Italy.
Too far right.
Spanish town.
Time.
Damn it.
Oh my lord.
I've never been to Spain. What can I say?
Well, I can say that the pressure is very much off now for
I
me.
doubt it.
I have to get one. So
Okay.
Did I get one at least?
No. Did you see me?
I look at his hand. He was.
30 seconds on the clock.
That is a pen that has not been used. Okay, hang on a second.
Okay, 30
Clock.
seconds on the
I'm
clock.
glad you
there,
saved
John.
my ink
Timer.
there, John. Thanks for that.
Stopwatch. Okay, go.
Okay. So
Whoa! Don't start it yet. What are you doing? He has to ask the question first.
Okay, Scotty, can you name 5 towns or cities in France?
Ooh, Bordeaux, Paris, Le Havre,
What is this?
Saint Etienne, Lyon, Marseille. Thinking football teams.
That's exactly what. If you knew football teams, you would have got the other ones.
Did I say Paris already?
Um,
Toulouse, Guinamp. Is that a place? Sporting. Gijón, is that one? Who else is in France? Let me think.
Okay, so that's time up. Okay, you got 2.
Yes.
So you have one. Fair play.
Easy
So,
win.
Can't wait to see how I did.
Just run through the Spanish ones. Granada.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
Spanish.
Ford. Yeah, Ford Granada.
Is Granada the? Oh, that's Pamplona. Sorry, the place with the bulls.
Seville.
Yep. Sevilla.
That's
Yeah.
where oranges come from.
Bilbao.
Yeah. Atletico.
That's
Bilbao.
India.
And then Santander.
Racing.
That's Sweden.
Yeah. And then the cake. Madeira.
Oh, they're tough ones.
That's Croatia.
Is Madeira not Portugal? No.
I don't know. I googled it. I came up under.
All right.
I'd say maybe contested.
you didn't get Madeira at all,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay, so towns and cities in France. Lyon. Olympic Lyonnais.
Did you get it?
Nice.
I did, yeah.
Cannes Film Festival. Bordeaux. And Champagne.
It's a fix.
Champagne.
Yeah, where champagne comes from.
Oh, right. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you
Lovely
can't call
stuff.
it champagne unless it comes from there.
Did not know that.
Otherwise, it's just fizzy water.
Very good.
Sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine.
Finally won one.
Yeah, fair play, Scotty. Well done.
Even though I already gave you a shell bomb about the internet dinosaur,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you another little one now.
Okay, go.
Research has found that a midday nap can make you more creative, focused, and fresh for the rest of the day. But one study has also found that they can also reduce your risk of a heart attack. Specifically, those who regularly nap, stop putting that in my eye, were found to have 37%, don't you blind me, 37% less likely to die from a heart attack or another coronary disease or ailment. So a nap. Try and get a nap in every day.
Ronaldo naps for like
That's right.
4 hours a day.
Naps
doesn't
are
he?
great for recovery from exercise and everything.
Yeah.
And
Reduce stress.
even for the mind as well, you're meant to be a bit sharper. But there's a limit. There's
Right.
like, I think it's like you said, it's 15 minutes.
Right.
You don't want to be one of those where you go for an hour and you wake up, you don't know where you are.
Groggy and that's never nice, is it?
That makes it worse.
Especially in the middle of the day. Then you're awake
Yeah.
for like hours.
Well, I do that on my lunch break.
What?
Yeah, well, it's my lunch break. It's my time. I can do whatever I want.
You nap, do you?
Yeah. So I go
No.
out to the car, spend about 10 minutes eating my lunch, watch a bit of Friends and Netflix, and then have a nap.
Do you?
Yeah,
Really?
sure. What else am I going to do with my lunch
Do
break?
you not wake up like with a headache or something?
No, because it's 15 minutes.
That's really good. How
Yeah.
have you trained yourself to actually go off to sleep like that?
Well, I've been doing it since I was 18.
No.
Since I started doing work, yeah. Even when I was working, I used to do it in the diggers, in the dumpers, and then when I started working in Minute, I always go out to the car.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's
That's
a little
great.
bit chilly in winter, but look, it works.
And do you have a set an alarm on your phone?
Oh, yeah, I set the alarm on the phone, yeah.
Have you ever slept past it?
No, never.
Never.
I
just-
usually wake up before it goes off anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a quick little shut-eye.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. Put the seat back.
Oh, no, never mess with my seat.
You're sitting upright napping.
Yeah, head back.
How and
I'd say you sleep like a Trojan on Ryanair flights.
Yeah, that's like have the hat and the hat down over the eyes.
Should we saw him sleeping on a Ryanair flight?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He was out like a light
You
before we
were
even left the
too.
runway.
yep, that's it.
Very good, Bertie. That's impressive. I'm very impressed. Well
Yeah.
done.
So whatever. Let me see. Where am I? Oh yeah, sorry, sorry, I read the wrong line there. Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old by accident.
What?
There you go now. In 1905, an 11-year-old boy named Frank Epperson left soda powder and water outside overnight with its wooden stirrer still in the cup. The mixture had frozen in a chilly nighttime weather, and so the Epsicle was born.
No.
He sold the treat around the neighbourhood and nearby amusement park, and even patented the recipe.
What?
Years later, he changed the name to Popsicle because that's what all the kids started calling it anyway.
Clever boy.
There you go. That's
How much money did he make? I want to find out about that guy.
I don't know. That's
Oh my! What's his
so
name?
yeah, Frank Epperson
Frank Epperson.
There
Fair
you go.
play, little businessman.
invented the popsicle.
That's a great fair play to him.
Yeah.
What year was that?
1905.
Oh, early enough now. Yeah, marketing wouldn't have been a big thing.
So ice cream's only that young.
Yeah, well, a popsicle. Is
Popsicle, anyway. Yeah. Ice cream was probably a little bit older than
Bit
that.
older. I suppose they are different, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Right, John, go on.
Did you know that humans are the only animals, well, like we're an animal, that blush when embarrassed? Nothing else in the word blushes when it's embarrassed.
Apart from what?
Do they get embarrassed?
No, as in blushes. You know the way we blush when we're
Yeah,
embarrassed?
yeah.
Nothing else does that. No
Apart-
animals, no nothing.
Apart from who?
Humans.
Humans.
Yeah,
No one
humans.
else.
No one else.
No one else gets embarrassed.
No. I'm sure a cat gets embarrassed, but it doesn't blush.
And a pig can't look up.
That's right. yeah,
Pigs
apparently.
can't see the sky. yeah.
Kangaroos can't walk backwards.
Yeah.
An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I suppose it's going to be hard to find out whether animals do blush because they probably don't feel embarrassment.
That's what I was saying. I think they probably
Yeah.
don't. Monkeys, maybe?
Pandas.
You know when dogs like slip or they fall, or cats like
Oh,
don't
they-
jump far enough onto the windowsill?
Yeah, you
yeah.
see them kind
I'd
of looking
say
back
they're-
at you going, mm.
Pandas though. If pandas don't get embarrassed, no animal will get embarrassed. They're funny figures.
Yeah, they really are. They're always
Yeah.
falling over their own arses, aren't they?
Yeah.